You're ready for a show? You're ready for a show?
Real stepper, check the shoes, get it poppin'. Eating good, feeling good, wear my hopping John. Put it on a plate with some lemonade. That's the way we did it in the old days. Back then, mama said, get up, walk on play. But you better not come home like this. Street life, we was young, racing. Carefree was the best time. Fast forward daydreaming about the next time. When it's gonna happen again, cause I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night, to the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? How you feel? Turn it up a notch, pop up clean room. Everyday celebration, take a trip vacation. You deserve a day, you deserve a day off. Working for too long, gotta keep back. Turn my cell phone off, wait till I get back.
Got the vibes today.
Ooh, yeah, I did that. Living my life with no regrets.
Leave a voicemail, folks. 804-592-6160.
Anytime, pull up on me. We the cooler, the chill spot. Party time. I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night, to the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride.
Hey, don't it feel good? I said, don't it feel good? Yeah. Have you had your cup of coffee today?
Look at me go, look at me flex, that's not a plane, more like
Yeah.
a jet. I heard the song, we ain't impressed, then she heard me, now she undressed.
Good
to make
morning,
it all worse,
everybody.
I gotta check, you want a verse, double the check. I want
I'm blacked out today, folks. I got the tea on, too. Come on, baby. You know what today is. You got a different mood today, folks.
I taking down on your biddies today. I wanna come out for the business
Hey.
days. You just a clown with your minimum wage work.
You're gonna be a little different on this one.
That's how going you hot. Funnier now and I drop it. None of the numbers can drop. See me on me and that's true.
Get your
But I'ma
cup
go
of
finish some
cough.
time. You get what you want when you pop it. You do what you want when you hot. This how go when you pop it.
Get your
This how
cup
go when you
of
hot.
cough.
Funnier now when I drop it. None of the numbers can drop. See me on me and that's true. But I'ma go finish some top. You get what you want when you pop it. You do what you want when you hot. I spit quick, but the lines are slick.
Sorry,
Get 'em on a
everybody.
regular like which one hits. Made another
Hey.
record don't sound like this, but it still hits. I don't miss it. Just
Uh-huh.
go, like a go flow. And I'm almost done.
Have a cup of cough.
Throw Shimbo and I ain't too close. It's Joe Smo goes. And I'm not in the middle when I'm hot with a riddle and I got just a minute. When I stop and the pivot I got is a mission. You not in the winners on top. Go to
Got a lot to
distance,
talk
flat,
about
just
today,
every time I'm
folks.
on my grind. That is all the time. I do not do race. That's why I stay in dry. And look, I'm back.
Yeah.
A little bit of that, a little more cash and it came with. Red
Cut
cat is out that bad.
the
Ash, the boy got skills.
music. Folks, how you doing? Kevin said I'd grab a cup of water. All right, Kevin don't want the cup of cough. You didn't gotta have the cup of cough if you don't want a cup of cough. Keep what you got, all right? Keep what you got. Guys, we're gonna do a quick little ting-ting, as I like to call them. Of course, we're gonna talk to you guys, the fan, because that's what NYY News TV is all about. So let me see who we got up in here this morning. My man Sunil was up in here bright and early. He said, all rise and shine, baby. I'm here. And my man Nate and me go way back, man. I think, God, Nate, I don't know if Nate's still in here, but Nate, correct me if I'm wrong, man. I think you go back to like the original like kitchen videos and all that craziness way back in the day. Rod Thompson, we got family in the house. Rod said, forget the coffee, forget the water. I'm jumping to tequila. He saw the Yankees lineup today, and my man is just, tequila for days. Zach Brownish, my guy's a member for 6 months. Thank you so much, Zach. He says, NyynewsTV is by far the best on YouTube. Love you, Pete and team. Trying to make it on April 1st. Go Yanks. Yeah, man. April 1st, we got 29 tickets. That's a hard 29. That means there's no more. That is it. 29 is the best I can get done for everybody. 29 more tickets is available. That is it. Mitchell Fernandez, my guy. Dania? How you doing, Denisha? WWE. Maybe you're talking about the Macho Man and the Hulk Hogan behind me. Maybe. I don't know. MP, what's up? He says spank. Joshua Marrero, how you doing? Larry Blaze, my guy. He's the West Coast Spanky, all right? Larry Blaze. Kevin, of course, Gabagool. Over here. Come on now. Yankees Farm, we got fam up in the house. Yankees Farm up in the house. Of course, NyynewsTV fam. Blind Fear, how you doing? Jose, what's goody goody two shoes? Scott Wright, what's up, man? Anthony. Medina in the house. What's going on, Robert? What up, Robert? Unclone Capone, my guy. Eric, what up, Eric? My other guy, Frankie Baseball. Frankie. How you doing? Ariel, what's going on, Ariel? How you doing, fam? Siciliano, NYY. Hope you're doing good, brother. Thank you for being here. So, Neil, I already said hi to you, but I'll say hi again. How you doing? Guys, I'm so ready for game season, by the way. Jamie McNeil, what up? Vinny Morgan, how you doing? Ronnie, what's good, guys? Before we jump into it, I want to make a couple of quick announcements. This is a chill show. You got to sit back, relax, understand that this show can go any which way. Just take your time and relax. A couple of quick things that I want to talk about what we're covering today. We're covering the Yankees' previous game, which actually the Severino game, the Severino start. We're going to look at a couple of clips from that we got over at NyynewsTV. We also are going to be looking at a potential IKF deal, Yankees top 30 prospects that was just released. And then also, of course, your guys' voicemails and then today's lineup. Today's lineup is a rather large topic of conversation already all over Twitter and everywhere that you talk your New York Yankee baseball. It is a conversation. Carlos, what's going on, man? He says, best channel on YouTube. I appreciate it. Frankie says, when Pete gets to 1 million subscribers, these roll calls are going to be an hour long. You know, Frankie, I tell you the truth, man. I worry about it already with Game Season Live this year. You know, towards the end of last year with Game Season Live, we were getting 1,000 people in there, and it got kind of tough to see those names as things just scroll so much quicker. But I'll always make room for you guys, the fan that has always been an NyynewsTV promise, and it will never change. And by the way, too, man, we have a lot of voicemails today. You guys already know the deal on the voicemail line. 804-592-6160. That is the number to call right there. 804-592-6160. We got a super chat from DJ Steels. He said, my man, Pots and Pans. What up, Spank? Good morning. Good old Spank is here. You guys already know the dealio. So, yes, that is the call-in line right there. 804-592-6160. Guys, also do me a favor, too. Before we get into everything, hit the like button. There's my man Nate right there. He says, I do remember those videos as well as Walking Omega. Yes. Oh, man, guys, my Maggie's getting old, man. He's getting up there in age. It's always sad, man. I hate to start the show on something like that. It's always sad when your dog that, you know, dogs are family, man. In my household, my animals are family. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Maggie could definitely do those long walks again. It'll just be tough on him, man. He has... his back legs aren't as strong as they used to be, so we do a lot of workouts with him. But you know, it's sad when your dog gets old. And Maggie's a big boy, 130 plus pound Alaskan Malamute. You know what I mean? So It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Let's move on to some funner topics, and we're going to start with our very first voicemail of the day. And by the way, guys, I'm looking at the times on these voicemails. You guys are leaving some long voicemails, so we're going to have to get to them because some of these are like a minute and 20 seconds. So let's go ahead and play the first voicemail of the day, and then we'll do some recapping. These voicemails, after I checked them, by the way, they're a little mixed up, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean it's going to bounce around a little bit. So some of these might be topics that I've already covered. You know what I mean? So whatever. We'll get to that when we get to that. Got a super chat from Jesus King Chavez. It's nice to hear. Yeah, fired. I got to get a Vince McMahon bobblehead behind me, by the way. That would be legendary. Let's get to the first voicemail of the day. Here we go, guys. Buckle up. You never know what you're going to hear.
Good morning, Pete. How are you, sir? This is Booger Brain. I'm a fairly new watcher, subscriber to you.
What up, fam?
I just listened
JC,
to a handful of voicemails from people that sounded like they were smoking crack, rolling crack, doing something with crack, and other things. My goodness, everybody, please wake up before you call. But hey, what do I know? But my one question for you, and hopefully I don't sound drunk and I sound a little bit lucid, but, I think last night you said, or the other night you said something with Derek on your NYYPD show that Volpe had trouble throwing the ball when he goes to his right to grab a ball and throw to first on his right side.
Yeah.
He had a little bit of trouble with that. I don't know if I misunderstood that.
That's correct.
But if that is true, or fairly accurate, would it be? I think it'd be easy to say if he plays third, that's going to be a heck of a throw. Now my question is, do you think Volpe has the arm to handle third base? I think he can handle third. The position. Does he have the arm to throw to first? That's it. Hope you're doing well. Take care. I guess I'll listen to you on Wednesday morning. All right.
Well, here we are on Wednesday morning, and my friend, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Speaking of Anthony Volpe, really quickly, and yeah, that was the play when Anthony went to his right. Now, one of the things that is pretty well known about Anthony Volpe is he really has just about everything. One of the things he doesn't have is the arm. Now, to be fair to Anthony Volpe, he worked on this a lot. So the arm has definitely gotten better. He went to a velocity training center where they work on pitcher's velocity, and he worked on just building arm strength, and it has gotten better. Now, one of the things you did bring up was that, well, if he goes to his right side, is that a longer throw? Not necessarily. Going to your right side as a shortstop is typically a longer throw than being at third base, because a lot of times you're going into that hole. So it's a longer throw on the backhand to get up and make that throw across the diamond. Third base, it wouldn't be as much. But I do believe if you're looking at what is the safest position for Anthony Volpe, it is likely going to be second base. Second base would be the safest position for Volpe. I do think third base is a possibility, and I don't think it's a bad idea, but I do believe second base would be the safest bet to have the defense, the offense, everything kind of gel together and be who we hope he is. We're going to get at some Volpe clips momentarily, but we have a lot of voicemails today, a lot of them. Let's get to the next one we have here, and then we're going to move on to our first topic.
Hey, Pete, how you doing? Ital Bull here, Mark Baltieri. First off, you guys are fucking fantastic, man. You have nobody to answer to. You tell it like it is.
Only
this is
me.
the best thing that ever could have happened to Yankee baseball.
Motto.
Now,
like and share, guys. Like and share.
Today's show talking about Hicks. You're so right with that. I mean, he bent over backwards for this guy, and the very next day, he pisses right in his face, and he ain't even fucking good. I mean, even if it was good, I would still trade his ass after that. But he's still on the team, and he sucks after he pisses in his face. That's unbelievable, man. You're so right with that, man. You are right on the fucking money.
Yep.
You guys really got a great show going on. Every one of you guys, I love it, man. I love it. Keep it going. Take care, guys.
Well, my friend, thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah, we already know what Aaron Hicks. You know what I mean? I almost feel like it's annoying because we're still talking so much about this guy. And at the end of the day, we're going to get to today's lineup. Aaron Hicks, just to not scare anybody, Aaron Hicks is in left field, I believe, today. We'll double check on that, but I'm pretty sure he is. But yeah, I mean, after the comments last year, I 100% would have got rid of Aaron Hicks. I wouldn't have managed if I was Aaron Boone after bending over backwards for this guy. 100% I would have. Just speaking of that real quick, I want to show the shirt again. This is one of our Carlos Rodon shirts. I'm seriously considering wearing this shirt, actually, on April 1st. I really, really, really like it, man. It's the first time I've worn it. It's very, very comfortable. But anyway, speaking of all that, let's get to some of our topics for the day. And the first one is looking back at the Luis Severino start. So let's cut on over. There we go. Let's get to this right here from Luis Severino. Sevy, as you guys know, was not good on the day. Got the punch out there. Ball got thrown away. Sevy then got smacked around quite a bit in this game. If you guys are not following at NyynewsTV, make sure you guys go ahead and do that because, it's everything that we do and everything is listed on there. Sevy got hit hard, but I also just want to bring this up real quick. Luis Severino getting hit in spring training, nobody gives a poot. And I've talked about this a lot, and there's a lot of you guys in here who also agree with this. In spring training, guys, I am not ripping my hair out when it comes to what stats guys are putting up or guys looking dominating. I don't care. The only thing I'm really concerned about, do they come off the mound healthy? Is the ball being released naturally from the arm? And this is a pitcher I'm talking about. And is the command slowly starting to get where they want it to be? Severino had no fastball command. He was all over the place. Here's a guy the Yankees are hoping is going to do quite a bit for him this year, Oswaldo Cabrera, with a nice base hit to right field. And I tell you what, one of the big things about Waldo's game that he really needs to work on and get going is making more contact. If Oswaldo Cabrera is able to make more and more contact, we're going to be very, very excited about this guy. Speaking of the Yankees' top prospect is Anthony Volpe grounding into a double play. He actually ground into 2 of these double plays on the game, actually on 3 pitches too, by the way. So there was another one from Volpe. And the one thing you notice about Anthony Volpe pretty quickly is that the kid is definitely somewhat of a hacker. He's an attacker. He goes up there looking for a good pitch to hit. And look, here's the thing that I've been telling people. At the AAA level, at the Major League level, but much different than AAA, by the way, but at the AAA level, you got a lot of crafty veterans down there. You got a lot of crafty guys who you're going to start seeing more first pitch sliders, first pitch changeups, a little more off speed. If they know that, hey, this kid's a little aggressive, well, test them. Those 3-1 fastballs that you see in AA and single A are now 3-1 sliders, 3-1 changeups, 3-1 curveballs. That's the only thing. And that is one of the main things I've heard from advanced scouts, and actually MLB.com. I'm going to show you guys this, what I've been telling you for weeks. They also mention it. They also mention that Anthony Volpe could struggle with good sliders and or off speed. This is something I've told you guys about for a while now. Their report literally writes the same exact thing. Got a super chat from my guy, JC. Hicks is in left field and IKF is at shortstop. Yeah, we're going to get to that momentarily. Let's get a little cup of coffee here. That's some good coffee. Pete's coffee. If anybody drinks Pete's coffee, it's pretty good. Typically, we go to the Bustelo, something like that. You really want to feel like you're being shot out of a rocket. That's probably the route to go, all right? That's probably the route to go. So with that being said, let's see. We got that. Let us talk about today's lineup because I know you guys want to see this. Matter of fact, before we get angry, let's get to one more voicemail real quick.
Hey, you fucking Italian greaseball goomba bastard. Hey, this is your old boy, Jocko G.
Jocko!
You used to read my stuff a lot.
Yeah,
until
my
they
guy.
banned me.
Oh,
because
Elon hasn't brought him back. Elon!
But Pete, listen to me, brother. I love your show. Let me ask you a question. How did Aaron Boone go from being this gutsy player where he hustled all the time to this little fucking pussy as a manager? Like, dude, what happened to his balls, man? Like, where the fuck are his balls, Pete? Come on, man. Anyway, again, I love your show, Pete. First time I called in, like I said, it's your old boy, Jocko G from Twitter. I wish we had been able to stay in contact, but Tommy Twitter banned me. So thanks, brother. Keep up the good work. I love your show. God bless you, brother.
Jocko, my guy, thank you so much, and I hope you become a regular calling in on here. It's nice to hear your voice. I love hearing that the people that, I used to interact with so much are still here and still following the progress of NYY News TV. So thank you guys so much for that. But no, man, I guess the only person that knows is Aaron Boone's wife, where his balls are. I don't know. I'm not going to go searching. Maybe Brandon Cunty, Inspector Gadget over there, the poor man's version of Inspector Gadget. He'd probably go digging to see if Aaron Boone got some ballies over there. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I don't want to go there, to be honest with you. I ain't looking for Boonie's balls, to be honest with you. But I will say this, Boonie needs to find his balls and find them quick, flap them on the table and say, this is my town. I got one better for you. This is my fucking house. That's what Boonie needs to do, but Boonie doesn't want to do, to talk, to do. So, it is what it is. Let's get to another one here. We got a long one here, guys. Sit back and relax, and then we're going to move on to the Yankees lineup today.
Hi, Pete. Yankee Mike here again. Sorry I couldn't catch
Mike.
the show live. I was away from the phone for a while. But everything
He was
again
away
you
from the
said
phone?
is right on
Okay.
the money. As far as the managers and all that stuff, even Girardi was good, but after a while the players stopped listening to him too. Players just got to continue to do the job.
I don't know
And
about that.
Aaron Hicks, he's got to go. I mean, like you said, Boone
More
defended
Hicks.
him. He still threw him under the bus with the comments. Hopefully the Yankees prospects can hit the team, maybe get a chance and make it. And some of the ones that are overhyped, maybe we can pull some of the other clubs and get them off and get another player that we're going to need later on mid-season. But the bottom line is they got to stay healthy. Hopefully these guys start doing more stretching exercise and never mind with the building the muscle mass, because that doesn't really get the job done for these guys. Back in the older days, these guys weren't lifting as much weights because I know there wasn't as much available, but they didn't do as much. Joe D and these guys didn't have all these opportunities to lift all these weights because they said, Joe DiMaggio said himself, he'd be too big, we'll be able to get the bat out quick enough. So hopefully these guys will revise their strength and conditioning.
Yeah, man, I'll stop it right there. We already know about Aaron Hicks. We understand that, guys. It's like a beatdown at this point. I'll tell you what though. There's one thing I will disagree with you on, and that is that Joe Girardi was not getting respect from his players. I don't agree with that at all. I think Joe Girardi made a major mistake in the playoffs. It was a very big mistake, but the players that day, the game right after in Cleveland, you guys remember this, Todd Frazier talked about it. He said they had a meeting and he spoke up and he said flat out, we're going to win this for Joe. We are going to win this for Joe. So look, I never really remember, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't ever recall a Yankees clubhouse feeling really not in the know with their manager like we've seen with Aaron Boone. And again, look, I don't want to sit here and beat up on Aaron Boone. I've said this a lot. The guy's probably a hell of a guy. I don't think he's the right manager for the Yankees, and I'll say that forever. I think Aaron Boone is too relaxed. I think he is too, everything is fine, boys, just play ball. We've seen it time and time again. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, guys, because I'm sure I'll be ranting about it all year. Patty Franks, what up? I'm sure I'll be ranting about this a lot all year. But it is what it is, guys. And the weightlifting stuff, there's been some real topic there that guys are getting hurt now because they're more big and bulky and they don't stay on the field as much. That I understand. But look, athletes are going to be athletes. They're going to do what they're going to do. There's also a lot more recovery tools nowadays. Baseball is also a business, a lot more than it used to be. These guys are now investments. That's why you see bigger bases. That's why you see guys not wanting to get hurt as much. We'll see. Guys, do me a favor, like this video. Let's see what we going to. No, let's go to the first topic of the day, and let's discuss this New York Yankees lineup, where I actually feel like the Yankees are trolling a little bit. Let's get over on this one. There we go. Looks familiar? Well, that's because it is. The New York Yankees today released this lineup. And guys, by the way, look at what they write. New month, new lineup. Tell me right now that this is not the Yankees trolling the fan base. Tell me right now that this is not the New York Yankees trolling the fan base. New month, which it is March 1st. New lineup. New month, new lineup. DJ LeMahieu playing second base. Of course, Gleyber Torres is not in this lineup, but it's nice to see LeMahieu at the top of the order and at second base. Aaron Judge in right field. Anthony Rizzo at first base. Giancarlo Stanton DH. Josh Donaldson at third. Batting fifth. Harrison Bader in center field. And by the way, I know it's spring training, but Harrison Bader batting sixth is probably one of the stupidest things in the world. Makes no sense. Aaron Hicks in left field. One of the stupidest things in the world. Makes no sense. Higashioka catching. Of course, Severino would be there. And IKF is back at shortstop. And that is where we are right now for the New York Yankees. And look, guys, the only reason I'm bringing this up because I am not a spring training overreactor. I know we got some voicemails on this lineup too, by the way. I don't know where they are in the order, but we'll get to it and we'll get to those as we go. But I don't know what to tell you guys, man. I mean, look, the best thing I can say is that it's spring training, right? It is spring training right now. And, you know, we'll see what we do. Steele says the Yankees just pulled the LI Guardian King and trolled us. I still believe Hicks will be the comeback player of the year. Please, God, prove me wrong. By the way, I left a voicemail. We're going to get to him, my friend. Thank you so much. But, you know, guys, it is what it is. Look, I mean, I am not the type of guy, and I've said this a lot. I'm not the type of guy that panics in spring training. I don't like to do that. I'm also not the type of guy, Domingo Germán's on the mound, by the way, too, to try to rush a prospect to the major leagues and things of that nature. But are the Yankees' best option? Just answer this question for yourself real quick. I'll make this a little larger again, because I want to get this across the board. Are the Yankees' best options at third base, Josh Donaldson, at left field, Aaron Hicks, and at shortstop, IKF? Right now, in their organization. Simple question to you guys, the fans. The 130 plus that are in here, hit that like button. It should be way over 100 likes already. Hit that like button. Is Donaldson at third base, IKF at shortstop, and Aaron Hicks in left field the best the New York Yankees can put out right now? 52 likes away from 100, guys. Smash that like button for me. There you go. There you go. We got a bunch of no's coming in. I don't expect we'll see a yes unless it's somebody trolling. But I don't expect to see a yes. And look, guys, I'll tell you this right now. Would you guys be more excited if the Yankees came out and said, hey, look, our starting left field is Elijah Dunham? I would. That is how little we expect from Aaron Hicks. But again, I'm going to say this right now. This is Brian Cashman's ego. Any other team, think about the guys that are on this team still. They're all Brian Cashman. Look, I know most of them, all of them are Brian Cashman moves. But look at this. Watch. Josh Donaldson might just be one of the worst trades in Yankee history, and IKF. That deal together may go down as one of the worst trades along with Montas, but that's more due to injury than anything else. Still tough on the prospect side. Josh Donaldson, IKF, and Aaron Hicks, who Brian Cashman thought he was the smartest guy in the world. When he signed him to 7 years, $70 million, thinking it was the greatest deal in the world. And to be fair to Brian Cashman, who never does these type of signings, by the way, he typically tends to wait until guys are towards the end of their deal to make a new deal. He made an exception with Sevy. He made an exception with Aaron Hicks, and it's bit him on the ass. But instead of being smart about it, he's going to keep putting him in your face and going, he's going to pay off. He's going to pay off. He's going to pay off. Guys, I can't see it. I can't see it. And I know there was an article out there recently, and it basically just came out and said, hey, look, he can't be much worse than last year, but let me tell you what that mindset is. That mindset is the mindset of a one-and-done team. That is not the mindset of a club that is looking to win the World Series. That is that simple. That is not the mindset of a team that wants to win a World Series. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. It's not. And you can't convince me I'm wrong. A team that does that is a team that does not care about looking to win a World Series. That simple. I don't care what anybody says. Let's jump back. We got a couple of more voicemails to get to. Let's play this next one.
Hey, yo, P, what's up, man?
Hey, yo.
This is your boy Lorenzo Zoe Cardona.
What up, Lorenzo?
Because I just heard that Gavin Lux and the Dodgers got hurt, and I'm trying to think of if we could make a trade with them and what we will get back if we made a trade with them. It looks like they need a shortstop, and we got a lot of them. What do you think is about to happen right now? You know what I'm saying? What are we about to do right now? I'm super excited right now, having a few drinks, a few tragos, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
And this news of this injury, even though it's bad for Gavin Lux to get hurt, but man, if there's something we could get, even for left field or for whatever else we need, pitching, something, I wonder what we could get. Let me know what you think we could get if we can make a trade with the Dodgers.
Yeah, man. We're gonna talk about that. As a matter of fact, it's just a perfect segue to get right back into this. So let's actually switch on over. Let's listen to Gavin Lux. Kind of sucks, but Lux sucks. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. Let me go ahead and play this for you guys. Listen to Gavin Lux.
Yeah, Doc said he talked to you. What was kind of his message?
Me and Doc had a really good conversation, and he's been extremely supportive already, and he definitely cares, and more than probably anybody. So I'm really appreciative of what we talked about, and that's private, so it doesn't really matter. But he's been really good for me in the last 24 hours, and I love him to death. So.
Yeah, Doc said he talked.
Yeah, well, pause that right there. I mean, it absolutely sucks. The last thing you ever want to see is a player injured and somebody like Gavin Lux, who is a mainstay for the Dodgers, and now they're gonna lose him, and he was expected to be their sharding. He's expected to be sharding on the field. He's expected to be the shorting for the Dodgers, but here's the rumor right now. The rumor right now is that Miguel Rojas is going to shift over and be the shortstop for the Dodgers. Again, I don't know if this is them just saying, hey, we got something here, or we're still going to be out there looking for somebody. But as of right now, Miguel Rojas, who they got from Miami, is expected to be their shortstop this year, per what they're saying. But I decided to have a little fun with this, right? And let's go ahead and look at this stupid little site, because people love this dumb site. I don't know why they love it so much, but they do. I think this site is dumb as ass. But I decided to go along with it and say, you know what? Let's see. You don't want a sharding shortstop. You don't want no shortstop sharding. That should be a tongue twister for today. Whoever gets it could get some merch. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa on this site, he's only valued at 0.8, which is an absolute friggin' joke. An absolute friggin' joke. So I'm looking at what could make sense, and there's a guy on the team called Yancy Almonte. Now, Almonte is a relief pitcher, and, the Yankees can always use some relief pitchers, right? Why the hell not? They can always use a relief pitcher. Looking at Almonte stuff. The reason I like him is a couple of different things. Because one, Matt Blake has definitely shown that he can turn some guys around. But there's a couple of things on here for this kid that you could like, and you could see why you may want to go after him. Hits per 9 last year at the Dodgers in 35 innings completely dropped off. Over 4 less hits per 9, so there's something he changed, and it made him a lot better. Doesn't give up a lot of homers. That changed also. The walks have come down to almost a career low. I mean, in that many innings, I would say it's the least he's had, I should say, since 2019. And then his K rate is also very nice. This is something, again, that Matt Blake does very well with these type of pitchers. Guys that maybe had some command issues, throw the ball hard, but he can really get a lot out of them. And here's the sad thing, to be quite honest with you guys. IKF sucks so friggin' bad. What do you expect from him? And look, I'm not picking on the guy or knocking the guy at all. But at the end of the day, there's really not much you can expect from IKF. There's just not much you can expect to get back from him. So whether you just hold on to him or get rid of him, it's really up to you. So I don't know what they do with IKF. I don't know if they eventually deal him. I don't know what the plan is gonna be. Staring contest. Spank, you won. Get out of here, Spank. Sorry, guys. Let's move on to, there's a screw or two loose. I've always told you guys. That's why it's so interesting. But look, definitely get your Spankomania gear, okay? Let's get to the next voice. Guys, you guys are loading me with voicemails. We got to get to a couple of voicemails. Let's play the next one.
What up, cocksuckers? Listen up. First and foremost, I'm stoned as a motherfucker right now. But
it's fucking 11 o'clock.
Why are there no squirrels or no hamsters in the wild? There ain't no hamsters in the wild. They're all at fucking PetSmart. There ain't no such thing as a fucking hamster in the wild. They're always at PetSmart or some random stupid fucking pet store or some shit. There's so many squirrels. Yo, my road looks so freaking. I ran over so many squirrels in my car that my freaking road looks carpeted. But I ain't never hit a hamster, and I drive crazy. I ain't seen no hamsters out there. Where the hamsters be at?
Well, there's good and bad of having a voicemail. Where are the hamsters, folks? Where are the hamsters? Let's get to the next voicemail. We got a lot of them, guys. We're going to run through some voicemails. I have no idea what the hell that was. I'm pretty sure that was Agitated Alex. Agitated Alex is a madman. Let's get to the next one.
Hello, Pete. This is Nick Acosta.
Nick, what's up, man?
Skinnamarink. If you have,
I have not. No, I haven't watched Skinnamarink yet. No, I haven't.
I'm really getting a little worried with this team because the last few years we've seen how late they are to reacting to anything. Yep. IKF last year, we have been saying and clamoring that this guy's not a shortstop. Take him off of the position. And they waited until October in the biggest games of the year to finally move him off of the position.
Correct.
And because of this, my fear and my worry is that the longer IKF is on this team this spring, if he's not moved this spring, which now you have the Dodgers and, we'll see what happens with that, with the Gavin Lux situation. But if IKF is still on this team by the end of spring training, I feel like the greater it is the greater chance it is that he's going to be the starting shortstop on the season. And I want to be wrong about that. I really do. But knowing how this regime works and knowing how really just stupid Aaron Boone is, I really would not be surprised or shocked at all if we see an opening day lineup that consists of IKF at short, Josh Donaldson at third, and Aaron Hicks in left field.
Just talked about
and
this.
The kids have looked great. Give them a chance. Give them a shot. They're our best options right now, but we know this team if they pay you money, and it's some type of money, you're going to find a way to be in the lineup and on the team. So I just want to know your thoughts about all this. Do you feel confident at all in this regime? And I don't know how anybody could. They've literally shown nothing to change the way that they've been late to react to anything over the past few years. Thanks, Pete.
Hey, Nick, man, awesome voicemail, and I thank you so much for it. Really well put. I tell you what, bro. Yeah, look, and the Yankees can't be this dumb, and let me tell you why. Let me give you another reason and another way around this. The one thing about the New York Yankees that we have to discuss in a way is there's just no friggin' way they can put these guys in this position. That's another thing we got to discuss, right? Do you think it makes sense for the New York Yankees, whose fans are already wild? These guys are getting booed in spring training because they suck. It's not because, oh my God, the fans are mean. No, we're tired of it. We're paying our money to come see this club. Can you imagine IKF, Hicks, and Donaldson all in the opening day lineup? They're going to get booed on opening day. Boone is going to get booed on opening day. You know what I mean? It's not a good situation. It really isn't a good situation. But, you know, here we are. Here we are with the Yankees right now. Let's get to the next voicemail, guys. Then we're going to talk about, I believe what we have next is the Yankees top 30 prospects, but we have a lot of voicemails. Let's run through them.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Ra.
Ra, what up, fam?
NyynewsTV in full effect.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, man. I'm not going to overreact to seeing a lineup, but you know what, Pete? I think the Yankees really think that the fans are assholes, man. I mean, they really think that we were born at night. They really think that we are that fucking stupid. I'm not falling for it, man. Yeah. IKF will be the opening day shortstop because I watch how the Yankees move, man. They don't make smart decisions, and they're so worried about protecting these players' feelings. Heaven forbid if they had Peraza and Cabrera at short and left respectively today, man, because they don't want to hurt the veterans' feelings, man. I tell you, man, getting disappointed in the Yankees, man. They think we're fucking stupid. We are not stupid. We are knowledgeable, and we know what they're doing, man. Gaslighting in full effect. I'm out. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the game.
Right, appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. You've always been you're an extremely loyal follower, basically to the point of family in my book. You're spot on, man. I'm right there with you, man. I'm literally right there with you. And here's the thing that I almost want to take a pat on my back about, because there's nobody out there covering the Yankees that have been saying this longer than me. You guys know, some of you have been with me 5+ years, 6+ years. I've been saying this since back then. The Yankees' new regime when Brian Cashman took over is that you guys are dumb. And this is why NyynewsTV was created. I've been saying this since the beginning. You can go back and look. NYY News was created because these guys think we are stupid. They really do. They really, really do. They think we're dumb. 100% they think we're stupid. But this is the same old, same old. The same old, same old. Frankie, I absolutely love that. If you create that account, let me know. That will be forever goated, my friend. That is hilarious. I'm going to retweet that one. I got to put that one out there. Let's get to the next voicemail.
First of all, Pete, your voicemail is super professional.
Jigga Man.
All right? Yo, it's Jigga. All right?
Hey,
listen,
what up, fam?
I had a question for you this morning for All Rise, bro. I'm actually on my other show right now, so I had to call and make sure I got this to you. But I saw Ra Thompson's tweet towards us about the lineup. Are we not going to see anything different? Are we not going to see the Martian? Are we not going to see guys that should get time to play? Because this rotation is exactly the same thing we saw last year. I'm concerned. How do you feel about it, Pete?
My friend Jigga Man, Pots and Pans, you guys already know Friday, Get Yanked, 4 o'clock. Do not miss it live. It's still going to be live during the regular season. By the way, too, most of all of our shows are going to be live during the regular season this year. We're planning it out, mapping it out so that we stay live with you guys to make you guys more a part of all the shows. I'm right there with you, Jigga Man. I don't know, fam. I guess we just got to wait and see. it's not going to be a good look for the Yankees if these guys are all back out there. It's just not going to be. Yankee fans are going to be very upset. These guys are going to get booed out the stadium, out the park. It's going to get ugly. I mean, and look, I don't think Aaron Hicks can play under that pressure already. I don't know if JD can. I think Donaldson can more than Hicks. We saw it last year. Hicks collapsed. Hicks was done. His own manager said, hey, look, I got to get him out of there because they're going to kill him out there. IKF, his father's out there threatening John Boy Media. Come meet me on the street. It was horrible. It was terrible. Get these guys off the team. I believe that fans sometimes go too far. I completely agree. There should never be death threats. There should never be nothing along those lines. But these guys got to recognize where you are playing baseball. You're not playing in Kansas City. You're playing in the Bronx. You're playing in the elite level of Major League Baseball, the most storied franchise in the world, whose fans care. That's the big difference. Carlos Rodon, it's my fucking house, is spot on. The fans care. In San Francisco, they're great fans, but they don't care to the degree they're going to boo the shit out of you. Yankee fans will boo you for having an 0-for-4 day. It happens. It's who the team is, who the club is. It's that simple. It's that simple. Let's get to one more voicemail, then we're going to move on. We still got about 6 voicemails, Dakota. Let's see what this is right here.
Yeah. Yo, what's good, Pete? The one and only Steels.
Steelio!
Nah, I'm calling up because I really don't have anything else to say, but fuck L.I. Guardian King. Zuka Lamik, motherfucker.
Oh, man. I love the fans of NYY News TV. Specifically, I hate to do this to you guys, the members. I love my members. That Discord server is insane. Guys, get your membership today. You guys are friggin' awesome. Let's see what else we got here. We got another voicemail here.
Good morning, Pete. It's Derek here. I just wanted to say that I hope that Boone is gone and Hicks and Donaldson as well. All right. Have a good day, everybody.
Thank you, my friend, for the voicemail. I appreciate it. Yeah, you don't want Hicks and these guys there. Let's get to the next voicemail.
So this is Sunil calling
Sunil!
from Texas. When you hear that East Coast accent from the deep Southwest, you'll know it's going to only be one person, one of probably a few.
Sunil!
Anyhow, I'm calling to say...
What up?
Dude, for the love of God, please trade IKF. Please, 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 please.
Every voicemail's
this guy's
IKF.
like a hemorrhoid. You can't get off the team quick enough. In between him and Hicks, I really don't know who's the bigger evil.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
Hicks changing his batting stance to look like he's like sitting on the left side of the plate on a commode, clearing his bowels and shit. All right, enough of that. All the digressions. In all seriousness, what kind of a package do you see us getting back for IKF? And is either of Hicks or Donaldson going to be packaged in that deal? And if they go to the Dodgers, would you take a Trace Thompson or a Jason Hayward back for left field? Serious question, by the way. Peace, buddies. Good show. Love it as always. Keep up the good work.
Bro, I'll answer that question for you quick. If the Dodgers called us up and said, hey, look, man, we'll take, or if the Yankees find a taker for Hicks, or they release Hicks and they go, hey, we'll do Donaldson for Hayward. I'd do Donaldson for Hayward any day of the week. I'd do it. Look, Aaron Hicks just needs to be off the team. You know, I'm almost shocked that the Yankees themselves don't really recognize this, that it's a problem to have Aaron Hicks on this club. People don't like him. Teams don't like him. You know what I mean? I don't care if they go out all this nonsense that, hey, you know what, the players like him. It's a bad position for this guy to be. It's that simple. It's a very bad position for Aaron Hicks to be in. And the Yankees just leave him there. No Biggie Smalls. Just leave him. Guys, really quickly, I need you guys to help me out. We are 31 likes away from 100. We've had way over 150 in here the whole time. Do me a favor, see that thumbs up, guys. Smack the like button. Also, too, by the way, hit that subscribe if you have not. We make you guys part of the show. We love you over here. Liking videos is one of the best things you guys can do for us. We don't create the algorithm. You guys know I don't want to talk about it all day, but it is what it is. One more voicemail, and then we're going to get into the Yankees' top 30 prospects.
Hey, Pete, this is L Boogie calling from Florence, South Carolina.
Yeah.
The lineup they got today, most likely maybe a little tweak with Glaber at second. Probably going to be the starting lineup. I'm hoping that if they do that, we be mediocre in the beginning, but hopefully that'll persuade them to make some changes enough where we can be at least still kind of like not too bad, but bad enough to make them do changes so we can get some of these young guys in. But, of course, I'm going to root for them to win if they win. But
of course.
If it happens that way, I would be happy. Thank you, and I'll be watching, and I'm a fan, so, I've been watching for a while. First time calling in. Appreciate it. L Boogie.
Boogie, man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for calling in. Always appreciate you guys being a part of the show. That's the reason why we have this line. And boy, oh boy, do you guys utilize it, man. Thank you so much, because it also really does help with the flow of the show, especially when we don't have as much news as we need. But, bro, I'm there with you again, man. I mean, look, here's my only hope. And it kind of sucks because it's like we're always hoping that the Yankees just do the right move, and they just don't do it. But the only thing I could say is, and it's like I talked about in my video yesterday that some of you guys didn't even watch. You just commented, Pete, how can you say the Yankees offense is better? Nobody even listened to it. Michael Caputo's dumbass didn't even pay attention to the video. He just immediately went, Pete, you're wrong. You didn't even listen, you jerk off. Listen to the video first, and then tell me where I'm wrong and what you disagree with. In that video yesterday, just to sum it up for you guys, I simply just say the Yankees have a lot more options this year to replace those guys now. So they have a better chance of being better than they were last year offensively by simply infusing different players in where last year they didn't really have that. And again, what do I mean? If Donaldson is bad, you got Cabrera who's ready. You got LeMahieu healthy, Volpe. The list goes on and on. Peraza's at short potentially. Left field, you got Dominguez who can come up. You got Dunham who's there. You got guys that are ready to take over that spot. Florial, wherever he's going to be. I believe if he doesn't make the team, he's gone. He'll have to pass through waivers. I don't see him doing that. But we got a super chat that we got to get to from L.I. Yankee King. I love how I'm in Steele's head more times than Angela White is giving head. But anyway, let's go Yankees. Give Floria left field. Cash on bottom 5G. I don't even... Who's Angela White? I don't even know who these... I don't know. Let's get to the top 30 prospects. The list has been released. The New York Yankees top 30 prospects are as follows, and there's a reason that I want to show this. Anthony Volpe, of course, number 1. Jason Dominguez, number 2. Oswald Peraza comes in at 3. Austin Wells comes in at 4, but we got bad news on Austin Wells. Austin Wells has a fracture in his 12th rib, expects to be out between 6 to 8 weeks. Tough break for the Yankees prospect, who has really come along very, very, very quickly. He has really come together and is really starting to get his defense together. And, they haven't projected to be up this year, but Austin Wells needs to get back out there, play ball. We know we can hit. We got to see that defense continue to improve, and he'll be up here soon. Spencer Jones comes in at number 5. Everson Pereira comes in at number 6. Trey Sweeney, number 7. Drew Thorpe, number 8. Will Warren, number 9. Richard Fitz, number 10. And before I go any further, guys, Yankees Farm on YouTube. Go subscribe. He got videos on all of these guys, and he is a member. He is NyynewsTV. So we have a great partnership together as him helping us on that prospect side. So make sure you sub to his channel. Gomez coming in at 11. Brandon Maia coming in at 12. Roderick Arias, number 13. What else we got? Randy Vasquez, 14. 15, Clayton Beater. 16, Luis Heel. 17, Verling. 18, Elijah Dunham, a guy I spoke about. Luis Serna, who is getting a lot of recognition. 19, Tyler Hardman, a guy that if he continues to put it together, maybe an option at third base at some point for the Yankees. And we're not going to go much further. Chaparro doesn't even make the list, which I thought was kind of surprising because he had such a great year in Double-A. But you look at those top guys right there. Look, let me see if I can pull this up and you guys can read it. You probably can't see it right there, but one of the things I want to highlight about Anthony Volpe is something I've been telling you guys, and they put it in their report. He struggled at times against sliders in 2022, and occasionally looked like he was trying to do too much at the plate, which all that tells you is he's probably a little more aggressive than you would like. And look, there's nothing wrong with that. When you're as good as a player as Volpe has a chance of being, you might be a little aggressive early in counts to make things happen. And at the end of the day, some guys are just aggressive ball plays. They don't learn the tool of taking pitches. They're not patient enough, and they never become that maybe. So we got to see what Anthony Volpe blossoms into. But again, I want to bring this up because this goes right back to what I was saying before. Look at all the guys that the Yankees have that are apparently going to be ready by 2024 at the latest. Anthony Volpe, 2023. We understand that. Jason Dominguez, look, if Dominguez shows what he's showing in spring, and I'm not talking about power, I'm not talking about hitting, I'm talking about having the professional at-bats that Jason Dominguez is having, he could be up this year. No doubt about it. The Yankees are smart. He's up this year. Oswald Peraza, they already, has a chance to be the starter at shortstop. Austin Wells, 2023. They got Spencer Jones, 2025. I hear a lot of people tell me if this kid tears it up the way he did last year, 2024. Everson Pereira, they got him at the major league level at some point this year and or 2024. Well, he's on the 40-man. That's probably why he's there. Trey Sweeney, 2024. Will Warren, 2023. Richard Fitz, 2024. Gomez, 2024. Randy Vasquez, 2023, if he's healthy. Luis Heel, 2023, 2024. Elijah Dunham, 2023. So again, my point is just rather simple. That the Yankees have a lot of reinforcements. They have a lot of guys that can do a lot. They have a lot of guys that can take over in these positions. 3 voicemails to go, and we will wrap up today's show. Let's get to the next one.
Hey, Pete, it's Matt. You're right. With that mindset, we will never win a championship. 7 years, $70 million is ridiculous.
Matt's been drinking a little
But
bit.
yeah, with that mindset of Cashman, we will never win. I still have hope in IKF, but I'll have to see a little bit.
Guys, 6 likes away from 100. Let's go.
Aaron Hicks, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been, like I told you last week, I've been watching baseball since I could watch TV. Aaron Hicks, I don't have much faith for.
All right, I'm going to stop that one there because we know, we get it. I don't like Aaron Hicks. You guys don't like Aaron Hicks. Nobody likes Aaron Hicks. Let's all hope that Aaron Hicks is not on the club, but it looks like he's going to be.
Hi, Pete. My name is Steven.
Steven.
I'm a subscriber, and I love your show.
Thank you,
I have
Steven.
one question about shortstop, though. Would you want Didi Gregorius back? Another good lefty bat for Yankee Stadium.
Nah, bro.
Didi
Gregorius has taken a back seat. I mean, really, really struggled. And on top of that, too, he's no longer really a shortstop, man. Didi Gregorius hasn't really been too good for quite some time. I mean, if we pull this up here, I'll just show you guys real fast. This is Gregorius' number. He had a negative WAR last year, which also just shows his defense has been absolutely shit for a while now. But even go back a little further with Didi. Let's get this off the screen real quick. Going back to his first year with the Phillies, I mean, he had a good year, 284 average, but then Didi Gregorius got injured, and he's just completely washed right now. I mean, talk about Wash Donaldson. I don't even know where the hell Didi Gregorius is right now, if he even has a job, to be quite honest with you. But 2021, 209 average. Still had a little bit of power, 13 homers in 368 ABs. But then you see 210 last year. And again, the defense has been absolutely atrocious again. Didi's, not the guy you want to go to anymore at all. I again, don't even know where he is. Apparently, he's still a free agent, according to Baseball Reference. So he may get a minor league deal somewhere. I don't even know if he's playing on Team Netherlands in the WBC. I got no clue. There you go. Jake just said he is playing for Netherlands. So we'll get to see Didi Gregorius a little bit there. But, yeah, man, other than that, I don't think there's much left in the tank for Didi Gregorius. Let me see here. We got one more thing. Got another voicemail. We just read that. We just got that one. 2 more voicemails today. Guys, are we at 100 likes? 100 likes. Keep hitting that like button, though, fam. Appreciate you guys. Best morning show on the planet right here.
I think if we have to keep IKF this spring, I think we should put him back to his normal position. If not, I do agree we should deal him. I mean, just let me know what you think about that, Pat. Pete.
Pat!
Thank you. It's Matt. Thanks. What you think about that, Pat? About that, Pete. Thank you. It's Matt. Thanks.
What are we doing here? You hear me in the background? Hold on. Wait.
Thanks.
I think that's me in the background, by the way, playing a little loud there. Turn the radio over and call it a show. Yeah, man. I don't even know what the hell, what he said. Let's get to... Frankie. Frankie. Frankie, you need to create that account, by the way, man. You need to create that account. Let's get to the last one.
Out of these top 30 prospects, who do you think makes the club to come up this year? Thank you, Pete.
My man's watching me on surround sound. I love this voicemail stuff, man. Thank God that's the last one of the day. Out of all the prospects, man, I mean, look. This year, I think you got to go. The safe bet is Volpe. Volpe's the safe bet. I think, Volpe's the safe bet. I think Dominguez, man. Look, you guys have heard me talk about Dominguez. There's a lot of things that some people don't like. There's some things that people do like. I've heard it all with Jason. If he has the type of ABs, and again, I'm talking about pitch recognition, getting into good counts, putting himself in hitter situations, he's got to be a guy that you seriously consider this year. No more waiting for these guys. You got to stop this whole idea about waiting for these guys, hoping they come along, hoping that they're good and things work out. No more of that nonsense. Guys, absolutely love you. Today's show has been an absolute blast. Ariel says Pete came around on Dominguez. I was never against Dominguez at all. And look, spring doesn't mean nothing. He could go in AA and be terrible. I again, like I tell you guys, I don't look for statistics in spring. I look for how these guys handle the situations. And Dominguez has looked good. And look, who our left fielder is. Our left fielder is Aaron Hicks. It's not like he has to come up and put up MVP numbers. Jason Dominguez is likely better than Aaron Hicks right now, 100%. I think everybody would agree with that. So that's where I'm coming from. Ronnie says these callers are more sober than Cashman and Boone. Guys, do me a favor before you leave, like this video. The more likes, the better. Again, I don't make the rules here. That's all on YouTube's little thing, however they do it. Sub to NYY News You guys know the dealio. We will love to be ahead of 15,000 subs come opening day, March 30th. Guys, remember, mañana, game season live, 1 o'clock. I will be calling the split squad game against the Pittsburgh Pirates. It'll be the Yankees at the Pittsburgh Pirates. I will be calling that game on game season tomorrow. And yeah, man, if you guys are not attending our event on April 1st, guys, what are you doing? It's in the Audi Club. It's going to be amazing. 5-star dining, chicken, steak, pasta, desserts, everything you could think of. We enter the stadium an hour and a half early. We're in a beautiful, beautiful suite. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have pictures, giveaways, all that fun stuff going on, guys. So again, make sure you get your ticket. April 1st, 29 tickets remain. They are going to sell out. I guarantee it. So get yours today if you have not. Until next time, guys, I love you. Thank you for enjoying All Rise. Before we leave, I forgot. I had a message from Mike. Mike, is that you? You still there? We do. We got a message from Mike? We got a message from Mike. Let me cut to that real quick. Give me a second, guys. Before you leave, we got a message from Mike.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I listen to the Designated Spitters podcast because it's a knockout. Come on, guys, are we really going to make me say this, that stupid, corny bullshit?
Telling you guys right now, man, listen to Mike. Listen to Mike. Designated Spitters every Sunday, live. You guys know the dealio. Until next time, much love. You guys are the best. I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace out, guys. All rise. Enjoy. I want to write today.